Hey, everybody. It's Nathaniel Avila here, reporting from
Hi everyone.
Greater Orlando.
Hi.
And I'm here with Ruby and Serenity from in studio in Dallas. And today we're joined with Subin, reporting from Seoul. So,
Hey.
what are we talking about today?
So awesome. So awesome to have you. So today we talking about cooking media. But before we get into it, I just wanted to give Suban a chance to introduce herself and just talk a little bit about your animations, because I know that you're an animator.
Thank you. Okay, so I am an animator and I also draw illustration about animals. I made animation about a dog and a cat who are having they are friends in high school, and I'm sorry, I just woke up. I can't like we're in high school and
right
they're having a party in Jonathan's house, who is like a star in high school, and he's also a hamster. And they're fighting and they're like,
oh, cute.
yeah, it's a cute animation. You can check it on my Instagram. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it got into it won two film festivals
Yes.
already.
Yeah, sure. So, do you want to give out your handle?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's like so lagged on so slow. But I was just saying if you wanted to give out your Instagram name so they could go and look at your animations.
It's called 들깨. The spelling is TEULKKE.
And we'll be sure to add it to the description of this video as well so that people can click on it and go see all of your cute animation.
Thanks.
And so before we get into the cooking media, Serenity did use her segment to give out some updates about, the current issues that are trying to be solved. Again, like the episode, we covered Black Lives Matter. And so it's not a trend, and we're just trying to give some updates on it. And then she's also going to give us about her favorite celebrities. Yeah. So I'll leave it to her.
So Subin, you haven't been in America for a couple of years.
Hi.
Are you aware of what's going on here?
Kind of, but I don't know the details yet.
Okay.
Because it's not on news like in America right now. They just say like there's kind of there's like a protest going on in America, but they're not telling the details about it, right, because it's not that big deal in Korea, because we don't have a lot of Black people in Korea right now. So yeah.
Right. So Serenity, give us the details.
Yeah, I'd love to inform you about it because I mean it's something. Well, there's some movement going on, and it gotten really serious and really dangerous. There's a lot of videos going around the internet here in America where there's cops killing Black people and killing protesters, and it's brutal. So here's it's it's mainly about like ending police brutality, you know, because it's been going on for so long. It's just gotten to the point where everyone is just tired of it, and so people are finally starting to speak up, you know, and what really has been going on.
That's sad.
I have a question. I'm just so fascinated by the way that Korea is and how everything works over there. So I wanted to ask you, it happened over there where you're from? Is there ever police brutality?
Yeah, we actually whenever we had protests, there were like police who were beating up the people, and even like about 10 years ago, we had a lot of protests going on because of I'm not sure why, but oh yeah, because of another president back then, because he was doing something wrong. So we had like a big protest going on in Seoul, and they used like a big giant water gun or something, like the one that firefighter use.
You mean like a hose?
Yeah, like a hose, but it's like a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They brought like a big giant car with a water hose, and they shoot it to the protesters. So one guy died because of it, because he got like a direct shot from the hose.
Mm-hmm.
So when he died, we got like really pissed off. Like we got really mad. So we had like there were a lot of news about it, and petition about it. And then they stopped using the hose, and then it got a lot less brutal. And also, we don't like allow the gun in Korea, so I think that's why we are not the brutal as US right now. I think that's why. And what's more?
Yeah, that's crazy because that's kind of similar to the situation that we have going here in the U.S. I think whenever we got Donald Trump elected as president is whenever everything kind of started going crazy, you know, because he also says and does very bad things, and it influences all of the people who follow him, and he's like basically them to do the things that are happening today. You know, he's very racist, and it's, if I told you everything that he's done, I'll be here forever. So let me get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you some stuff that's been going on, some specific things that have been going on here. So on June the 3rd, Richmond, Virginia, the Virginia governor announced that they were gonna take away the statue of Robert E. Lee. So they took it down, you know. On May 31st, there were 2 abusive officers that were fired for pulling a couple out of a car and tased them, and that was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Robert E. Lee was.
And then on June the 1st, the mayor of Tulsa, Oklahoma, he agreed not to renew the PD contract, the police department that's over there. And on June the 2nd, the civil rights investigation of Minneapolis Police Department launched. So there was an investigation that opened on the Minneapolis Police Department. and that was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And yeah, those are just some. I just wanted to kind of inform you on those. There were some updates on what's going on here. And I don't know. Should I do the fan thing?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Okay. And next, I'm just gonna be talking about really on. Okay. Yeah. Usually on the podcasts, I give updates for the people. Well, the celebrities that I follow a lot. So there was a new behind the scenes video shoot for Finn Wolf's recent photo shoot. It just came out today, and I was going crazy for it because it was so pretty and aesthetically pleasing to watch. He also did. There was a live stream that Chipotle was hosting, and Finn was on it, and it was a live stream where there was different people playing Warzone, Call of Duty, and Finn was on that. I also mentioned that I have a call scheduled with Jack Dylan Grazer on August 2nd. I purchased, it was like to FaceTime him on August 2nd. I'm really excited for that. I spent $100 on it. Um, you guys can feel free to comment suggestions on what I should ask Jack, because I haven't really thought about. Well, I have so many questions that I want to ask him, but I don't know which one to have a limited amount of time while talking to him. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know down in the comments. Let's see what else I have. Also, I wanted to talk about in the music industry right now, there have a lot of bands and artists who are getting exposed for sexually abusing people, harassing them, and a lot of pedophilia. So, yeah, I just kind of want to let you guys know about that. There was actually today one of my favorite artists from one of my favorite bands. She just posted on Instagram a few hours ago about an experience she had with another one of my favorite bands that sexually abused her. I'm not gonna say, I don't really want to call anyone out here, so I'm just gonna let you guys kind of go look at it for yourselves on her Instagram. She just posted it today, like I said. It's her most recent post, and her Instagram is Lydia Knight. We'll put that down in the description for you guys to go and see it if y'all want to know which band that was, and
You think we're gonna be
all that good
exposing
stuff.
people on the
Well, not good
Wacky
stuff.
Talkies podcast?
What did you say?
I said we don't want to expose anybody here on the Wacky Talkies podcast.
Yeah, that's why I said. But I mean, it's out there. So, like I said, if anyone wants to go see it, and curious about what happened and was that did that, I can go look at it. Yeah, but that's pretty much for this segment. Yeah, what she forgot to say is that we wanted to thank those who have a very huge platform and have many followers who are identified women, and it's just so brave when people can tell their own stories of abuse, because I know how traumatic it is for people to bring that up and relive that memory. And so she was actually trying to call out a band that was saying they weren't doing bad things like that, or I guess they didn't say what they knew that they had done. And she was calling them out because she's like, I know and you know what happened and y'all are not telling the truth. And what's funny about it is that band in particular that she's talking about was exposing a man that they knew was known for sexual harassment and stuff like that. So it's like a big thing going on in the indie music industry right now. And a lot of young girls who have been preyed on, you know, given the fact that a lot of these bands have that rock star mentality and they think that this is just a way of life for them. So I do want to thank the girls who have been very brave and sharing their stories, like Lydia Knight, also Jaden, one of the girlfriends of another guy who's in a band, and so many others. There's so many others, so just thank them for that.
Yeah, we would.
So yeah, we can go ahead and get into the meat of the episode, which is the cooking.
Yeah.
So.
All right, but before we do,
do you want to go first, Nate, or who have picked?
Yeah, I'll go first. But first of all, we would like to offer our condolences to the friends and family of Naya Rivera, who untimely passed away, drowned in a lake in California. As of right now, there's no foul play and there's no thought of suicide, but it was a very tragic and unfortunate passing. You probably might remember her as a performance in Glee. I can't remember anything else she's been in, but that's like her biggest one. So yeah.
Yeah, most people would know her from Glee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very tragic. You know that she used what she mustered up the strength to save her son and get her. I think he was 3 or 4. And she was able to get him on the boat, and she saved him. That was like her last thing that she did in this life.
All right, so cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking.
So yeah, cooking. Thank you, Nate. You can go ahead and.
Okay. Also, Subin, Robert E. Lee was like a Confederate general, so he fought for slaves. That's why it was such a big deal to get his statue taken down.
Who? I'm sorry.
Robert E. Lee was a Confederate general who fought to keep the slaves. That's okay. Why it was a big deal to get his statue removed.
Okay.
All right, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
While they're removing statues and stuff like that, they're still not ending police brutality or bringing anybody to justice.
You know what we need more of? These protesters protesting police brutality. We should do police brutality on them. That'll learn them.
No.
I'm kidding. But that's like what they're doing right now, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's why they're military.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, okay, so we're gonna go into our time machine. You guys ready to go into your time machine? Subin, your time machine, are you in it?
Yes.
Okay. Ruby, are you in it?
Yes.
Okay, where's Serenity? Where'd she go?
She cares something. She'll be right back.
Okay, so we're gonna go back in time to 2 places this time. Okay, we're gonna go back in time to 1949. Paris.
Okay.
1949 Paris. And 2002 New York City. And that's right, I'm going to be talking about this 2009 dramedy film by Nora Ephron called Julie and Julia.
Yay! I love that film.
It's a great film based on the memoir by one Julie Powell, an autobiography, My Life in France, by one Julia Child and Alex Punholm. I don't know if I pronounced that right. So this film basically has like 2 parallel stories going on. The first is basically the life and times of Julia Child, about how she became like this well-renowned chef and cook within Paris, and bouncing off from different places in France and then going back to Massachusetts. And also in like tandem with this other story in 2002 with this lady named what's her name? Powell, Julia Powell.
Yeah.
Julie Powell. Julie Powell, who was played by Amy Adams in this film. Julia Child is played by Meryl Streep, and I believe she was nominated for an Oscar for this film, but she lost to Natalie Portman. But in the Julie Powell segment, it is basically her journey to basically cook every single recipe within Julia Child's first cookbook. One recipe every day a year, or like try to cook all of them within a year, and there were like 500 recipes. So, and it was a pretty interesting film, seeing these two stories go together in tandem. Would you guys ever try to do a feat like that?
No.
Why not?
Because it's too many. It's like, yeah, it's too many.
Too many, but it's cool. Isn't cooking fun?
Have you ever?
No. I know. Have you ever cooked? I mean, like, it was so aesthetic for me watching Julia Child when I was a young girl, you know, casually flip to the cooking channel, and it's aesthetically pleasing to watch someone else cook, but when you're doing the cooking, it's kind of like, you know, like, I'd rather not be cooking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, in this film, Powell was actually making the, like, blogging about every recipe that she was doing. She was basically blogging her entire year, and near the end of the film, she basically learns that Julia Child hated her for it. She hated her for doing that. Now, would you agree with that statement?
No, I don't. I mean, like, I didn't agree it because they didn't tell them.
Why did she hate her?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't tell us why she hated her.
She basically said that it was disrespectful or something like that.
I mean, like, they didn't tell the detail why it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because we know that Julie was serious about it. Like, she cried, or I don't know, she was like doing her best to complete it, but
yeah. But in the end, she never reconciles with Childs at all, but instead she basically loves, like, just the image of her, the idea of her. So that's why she basically talked to a photo of Julia Childs in the Smithsonian at the end, and that was supposed to be the touching moment between the two, between her and a photo of Julia Childs, and not her and the actual person. So, yeah, Ruby, do you agree with Julia Child's idea that it was like what Powell was doing was disrespectful, cooking all of her recipes within the year?
I mean, I guess the way you see it, because, like, for me, imitation is a form of flattery. And so if someone else is trying to my whole life or my whole cookbook into 1 year or whatever, like, I'd say, hey, good luck, you know, have at it. But I mean, like I said, it's a person, I guess.
What about you, Serenity? What do you think?
I wouldn't do it. No, he's asking if it's right for her to be disrespectful. Oh, no. I don't think it's right for her to be disrespectful. To feel disrespected. Or to feel disrespected. Sorry.
Okay. So, in this film, it basically shows like the cutthroat uh, world of cooking, especially like as cooking as a career, especially for women. And it basically like one of the biggest hurdles between the two characters was trying to get like a deal, like a book deal, in order to become established as a professional cook. For Powell, it was she wanted a book deal, period, and for Childs, it was for her to publish said book. Um, and in the beginning, I believe Childs first started doing cooking classes in the Cordon Bleu in Paris, and the person running Le Cordon Bleu uh, said that the professional class was mostly run by men. So when she came there, it was basically just all men, but she was able to thrive despite that. So, what do you guys think of that as women? Do you think it's really like a difficult thing to get ahead in as a career, being women?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Even in our own like stereotypical place, can we get ahead? Does that make sense? Like that's the woman's place. They tell us all the time. The woman's place is in the kitchen. You know, like it's so stereotypical for men to think that only in the kitchen. And then when we do get in the kitchen and try to get a degree out of it and get more money out of it, it's still hard for us. Like that.
What do you think, Subin?
I can't agree more. I'm like nodding crazy right now.
So, like, what is it like being a woman animator, Subin?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there are like, I mean, like when I was in university, I mean, like, we had no men in our department. About like 80% of the students were women. And then when I graduated and looking for the job in animation, all the CEO, all the boss of the animation companies are men.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, where are all the women who were studying with me? I don't know where they are. And all the professors in college were men. Like 99% of the professors were men. I don't know where the woman animator who was studying with me. So I was like, why?
Where is the women? Where are the women?
What about you, Ruby? How is it like being a woman in the acting field, or even in the technical support field?
I mean, technical support field is, I would say it's a little better. It's gotten a little better. There are more women. I've been seeing a lot more women. And where I work, they pretty much try their hardest to make it pretty equal. Like I have a employer, who has a CEO behind him who believes in people and fights for people as well. When the whole movement, started just a little while ago, the Black Lives Matter movement, he came out and he spoke because he knew that there was, like, my organization is so diverse. So there's so many backgrounds, so many different kinds of people. There's men. So I haven't really seen anything like experienced it on my behalf, but I do know there are gaps in pay. Like, say, for instance, if a man is in a really high position, like a tech position, cybersecurity position, if there's a woman in the same position as him, there will be a wage gap there. So I do know that just by looking up data.
Yeah, like for me, I prefer to hire mostly women on my film sets. Um, And Serenity, if you remember on Lonely Hearts Club, most of the crew members were women. Do you remember that?
Yeah, oh my god, they were so cool. I want to work with them again. They were like so good.
Yeah, I think the only guy who was there was the sound guy. That and Ace, who
The
is
sound guy.
that and Ace, who is transgender. Uh, so well that's kind of this territory.
Wait, she was?
He was, yes.
Yeah, I love Ace. Yeah, I love working with Ace. Yeah, me too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so like I don't see why people prefer to hire only men because I don't like it. I prefer to be with women because I'm more comfortable that way.
It's just a thing. It's just a thing that men need to get over. Like the older generation, you know. It's all the boomers. It's all the boomers.
Yeah. So, uh, so yeah, Julia, it's really good. Uh, watch it for the performances. Amy Adams was great. Meryl Streep was great. Stanley Tucci, who was also good. Who else was in this film? Uh, Friggin' Chris Messina is great. Linda Amond uh, was like also good. Uh, so check it out. You can check it out on Showtime. You can check it out on Showtime. Um, yeah, and that's Julie and Julia for you. Who's next? Subin, you next?
I actually wanted to see that movie.
Yeah, check it out. It's on Showtime if you want.
It's really good.
Oh, like I would be super hungry watching that.
Really?
Yeah, when you watch a movie about cooking, yeah.
I didn't because like how the old foods are, like
How the old what was?
how the foods in the past looks kind of disgusting.
I guess. Especially like with the duck when you have to debone the duck and then you have to stuff
Yeah.
it with a bunch of stuff. All right.
Oh, I would hate that. I would hate that.
You don't want to debone a duck?
No. What the heck? No.
Okay. You handled with your frozen foods. Us food connoisseurs will be over here, right? Right, Subin?
Okay.
I don't think anything animalistic can be a food connoisseur. I mean, there's like so many different kinds of foods that I've tasted that are so flavorful and that aren't meat. So.
Okay. So, all right, Subin, what's your pick?
I picked a Japanese movie called Little Forest.
Okay.
It has 2 series, Summer and Autumn. It's about a girl whose name is Ichiko, and she used to live in a big city like a Tokyo or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, like she moved to big city because she wanted to go out from her hometown, where is like a little where okay, she used to live in a small town called Komori,
Okay.
and it's located on a mountain.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. And she wanted to move up because her mom left her when she was in high school. I mean, like her mom basically ran away from that mountain.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to live in a big city or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to live in that house by herself, and she just wanted to run away. So she ran away, and she lived in that big city, but she couldn't like, she couldn't, what's it called? She couldn't be happy with all the fast food in the city.
Okay.
So she comes back to her hometown, and then she makes her own food with all the ingredients from mountain and her hold on, and her from her front yard. She grew up all the vegetables and fruits and stuff, like tomatoes.
Yeah.
And like the whole movie is about how she cooks with the seasonal ingredients that she gets from mountain or her front yard or like a little river around her home. It's very peaceful movie.
Okay. Now, why do you like it?
Because it's peaceful.
Peaceful?
Yeah. And she also like.
Is it animated? Is it an animated movie?
No, it's originally it's manga, but it's made into movie. And there's also Korean film about this.
Okay.
But I prefer Japanese one.
Okay. You think the Japanese version is better?
Yeah.
Okay. So like.
But Korean one is also better. Also good.
Okay. So what types of food does she make?
She makes like Japanese food. Like, I want to show the picture.
Yeah.
But hold on.
You can use your phone.
Oh. Wait, I can just. She makes like Have you ever tried like Japanese home food?
No.
Okay.
Like ramen?
No, ramen is not home food.
What about sushi?
Like, is it noodle?
California roll sushi?
No.
Oh. Are you looking up the photo right now?
Yeah. I can't explain it. Why?
You can share your screen by clicking on the present now button. I think you should be able
Yeah, you can.
to, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wait. The yeah. Why? Oh.
Okay, so this film takes place in Tokyo.
No, it's placed in Komori, where is like a mountain.
Okay. So it's not like a major city.
Not at all.
Okay.
Because it takes about 3 hours to go to the nearest supermarket.
Oh, okay.
By walking. So it's like really, really deep mountain.
And the town is on the mountain?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I mean, like she have to do the well thingy. to
Yeah.
get water.
Okay.
So it's like really, really deep.
What was the film called again?
Little Forest.
Little Force?
Yeah.
The Little Forest.
Yes.
Where is it? What year was it?
Oh, it was 2014 and 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. There's 2 series about winter and spring and summer and autumn. In the winter and spring film, you can see like how she makes winter food, like something hot or something about New Year.
Yeah, this
And
is it.
yeah.
Okay. And where can you watch it now?
I'm not sure in America, but we have it on Netflix, I think.
Like Korean Netflix?
Yeah.
Let me.
I mean, you can definitely watch Korean version on Netflix, but I'm not sure about Japanese one because I watched it on Korean movie thing. So yeah.
Okay, so get like a VPN. Get a VPN. Go to Japanese Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I got on the UK Netflix one time with the VPN. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, there's no other place. There's nowhere in America that you can watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
That works? What?
So
no.
you have to watch it on. You have to use a VPN.
Oh.
On Netflix Korea.
Yeah, Netflix Korea, Netflix Japan, but good luck.
I can do that.
Yeah, good luck trying to navigate it because it's all going to be all in Korean.
Aw.
And I don't know if there's going to be like an English sub to it. I mean, probably there is.
That's Korean right there.
Did you find what you were looking for, Subin? Because you've been looking for a while.
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's see it.
Can I show you like a video of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
Okay. Okay, let's see it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, like almost all the lines are. That's her mom.
And the film is in Japanese.
私はちゃんと向き合えなくて、それでコモリに帰ってきたんだ。母さん。
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
That looks good. So good. I'm hungry now.
Oh,
Yeah, you got hungry.
I want some steamed dumplings, dude.
That looks so yummy.
Oh, it's also on YouTube.
Korean YouTube or regular YouTube? I think that also helps with regular YouTube. I mean, American YouTube.
I hope so. I'm not sure though.
All right, is that all you have to say about Little Forest?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
very peaceful, so I don't have like a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
You just have to watch it.
Okay. All right. So Ruby, Serenity, what is your guys' pick?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Kevin. No, I'm just
Kevin. What?
Mine.
What?
See, this is the type of humor you have to be able to watch the cooking media that we're gonna talk about.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, the cooking media we chose is not a movie. It's not a show. It's just like a short video. It's a YouTube video. It's a YouTube. It's someone's YouTube channel.
You mean a web series?
And it's less than 5 minutes. It's less than 5 minutes.
Okay, so it's a web series.
What?
It's a web series.
No. No, because it's not a series. It's not a series. It's just a video. It's like a that they made. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So this video skit was uploaded to YouTube in 2018, and the reason why we were drawn to it is because it features one of our favorite artists, the creator, and he is a well-known singer. This is Hella. She's our kitty. She's my favorite kitty. Oh my god. I love cats too, I know. Aww. But so yeah, Tyler the Creator is a very well known he's a singer, he's an artist, he's a content creator. He started out blogging, like he was a vlogger, and like at the very beginning of when people would record and upload videos, you know, he was one of the first ones. And he and his friends would go around just doing dumb, stupid stuff, crackhead energy stuff. So this is sort of what the video is like, the one that I'm gonna reference. And in this video, he cooks a waffle. He has his own like way of cooking the waffle, because normally here in America, we just put our waffles in the plate. We just pop them in the toaster and, you know, put syrup all over it, right? But in this video, he actually cooks it filled with so many like funny things that happen throughout it. I can show you like a quick little clip of it, just like Subin did, just so y'all can see the type of crackhead energy that we're talking about here. I gotta open your minds.
Is it gonna make people want to do crack?
And get your crackhead side out. Yeah, bring that head. No.
I don't approve of media promoting drug culture. Oh, here it is.
It's not.
You've been saying crack for the past couple of minutes.
I don't know where. See it now?
Yeah, okay, now it's playing. Now it's going.
Okay. You should start it over, Mom. No.
No, it's going.
So she's crying right here because he didn't want to use her toaster. Oh.
Uh-huh.
But what?
Okay.
He literally feeds everybody on set. Okay. So yeah.
I don't didn't get it.
That needs to be a meme right now. Did you not like it?
Well, I didn't get it. I didn't get the joke.
Nay, I cannot erase that facial expression from my head now.
Okay.
No, it's basically it's just basically him showing how he makes his waffles, and he just puts butter on them and puts cinnamon on them, and that's super easy, right? But I wanted to talk about this video because it's so for me to watch, because throughout it, he and that girl are just doing dumb things. They're just like being awkward and funny. And so it's enjoyable for me to watch. And it really did look like that waffle was really like delicious.
I don't know.
Really
I don't know if funny was the right term.
It's awkward, right? It's
well,
like
it's
this is the type of funny that you have to like, the awkward type of funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fun humor.
Like you have to have that sense of humor. Yeah, you have to have that sense. Because that's how my sense of humor is.
Okay, so I guess I can do it.
But so yeah. Anyways, this is on YouTube, and it was uploaded by the channel that is OFWGKTA. I'll put it in the description of the video, but it stands for the future. And I just want to encourage anyone that does not know Tyler the Creator to go know the creator and go watch all his videos on YouTube and listen to all his music on Spotify. Just please listen to it, and your life, which I promise. Yeah, you can watch this on YouTube.
Sounds good.
I'm not even gonna ask if you liked it, Nate, because let's see.
I mean, to be honest, the screen share probably didn't give me the full experience, so probably that's why it didn't connect with me. So maybe if I watched it, maybe I would find it more.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, because she didn't even show like all of the good parts. Like it's really funny. Like it gets funnier. You just have to watch the full thing. I wanted to save the funny part to watch yourself.
Okay. So, is that all you would like to say about that particular?
But yeah, that was my pick, or I guess.
Okay. So.
Yeah, with the heart.
Okay. So, okay. So is it my turn?
It's so funny. Oh, yeah. Do you have time to go? Because we're almost we're over. We're over. Well, no, because we started like around 7:09 though.
According
if you want to have time for another one, go ahead.
According to mine, we have like 6 minutes left. I'll make this really quick. So we're gonna go back in time.
Okay.
We're gonna go back in time. Subin, you're in your time machine. Are you in your time machine? Serenity, other Serenity, are you both in?
Yes.
Yeah. There's only one Serenity here.
Okay. You got it. Anyway, so we're gonna go back in time to the distant year of 2009. 2009, everybody. 2009, New York City.
Ew.
A lot of things that I noticed about these cooking films, especially in the American market, a lot of these cooking films take place in New York City. I think it's because it's a big hotspot for the culinary arts in America. But anyway, so this film is a 2009 David Kaplan film called Today's Special. And it's an indie comedy. And it's based on a play called Sinkana's Restaurant by Asif Manvi, who also plays the main character of Samir. So the film is about a young Manhattan chef named Samir, who is played by Asif Manvi, who discovers his heritage, his Indian heritage, and his passion for life through enchanting art of cooking Indian food. So that's basically what it's about. So he was actually working as a sous chef which is like the assistant chef, like second in command to the real chef, who was played by Dean Winters in this film, and he was always given like the second banana, until like he said, you know what, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna move to Paris and cook my food there. But then his father, who we didn't have that great of a relationship, who also owns an Indian restaurant in Manhattan, suffers a heart attack, which caused him to like put a halt to all of his traveling plans to go to Paris. So he's forced to stay there and actually take over the restaurant, that his father's restaurant, because he's in the hospital. He lives. The father lives. He doesn't die. So that's good. So he takes over the restaurant, and he basically learns like how to like cook food as an Indian person, like cooking Indian food, and basically tries to like rediscover himself and his roots and his past, because his dad was constantly trying to say like, hey, this is your heritage, you gotta do this, and he's like, yeah, whatever, Dad, who needs you? And then he finally realizes what he needs at the end. So do you guys feel like you guys are connected to your roots through cooking? Do you cook like traditional dishes that your heritage has?
Oh yeah.
What's the food that you do?
What?
What's a food that you do?
You mean like what I cook?
Yeah, what's a food that you cook?
Um. mm, I don't know. Rice?
Rice?
Yeah.
What else? Something that's not rice.
Okay.
Do you cook pizza?
I'm sorry.
He's thinking about her heritage. I said, do you cook pizza?
Pizza is in
Do you
Korean.
eat pizza? She says, do you eat pizza?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't cook it though.
Cool.
Okay, you know what? Anyway, this is a very nice feel-good film. You can watch it on Tubi, and just check it out. It's really nice. You'll have a barrel of laughs. It's pretty fun, pretty funny, and it's a really nice film that'll make you happy at the end. So,
and you'll get to learn about Indian culture, right?
yeah, they're also Muslim, so they do put a couple of like Muslim things, like prayers and such. So you get to learn a little bit about that.
That's cool. I've always liked movies like that show some culture and their upbringing and stuff like that. It reminds me of a story of me and my dad. He would always tell me about my roots and staying true to my roots, and that I need to learn Spanish and speak it well. And I was like that guy, and I was like, whatever. And now it's like super important to me and my kids.
What about you, Serenity? Tu hablas español?
I can understand it and I can speak it, but I don't speak it very well. But she does speak it. But I do speak it, but I don't speak it very well. Whenever I'm speaking Spanish, it sounds like Spanish, but it also sounds mixed in with gibberish.
Okay, nice. Hey, Subin, can you say some Korean phrases, please?
I'm sorry.
It just needs more practice. That's what it is.
Can you say some Korean phrases? Phrases
in Korean?
Yeah.
No,
any request?
Huh?
Any request?
Yeah, like, hi, how are you? It's very basic stuff. Shouldn't be this big a deal.
I mean, we don't really have "How are you" in Korean.
How about hello?
No.
How was your day today?
Your day.
Mm-hmm.
안녕. 오늘은 기분이 어때?
Yay. How about say the month is July?
지금은 7월입니다.
Yay.
Yay! I like it.
Yeah. All right. So
We should not forget to mention one of the greatest cooking medias of all time. You know which one it is?
is it Chef by Jon Favreau?
Yay!
Is that not it? Is that
No.
it? Oh.
Oh.
Again.
What is it? Was it
It's
Brad-
Ratatouille.
Oh, that was my
yeah.
second guess. Oh yeah, Brad Bird's film.
Ratatouille. I love Ratatouille.
Okay, so that was our honorable mention was Ratatouille. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can check Ratatouille out on Disney Plus.
All right. Well, this is. Oh yeah.
All right, so that's it for today, guys.
Yeah. Make sure that you follow Wacky Talkies on Instagram and Facebook, and we will put Subin's information at the bottom so you guys can go check out her cool animations. And also, we will be doing a giveaway soon. Coming up soon, and try to get us some more followers. I'm not sure if we're gonna do like an Amazon gift card or what, but we're gonna do something, to give out to our views and to hopefully get us some more followers. And y'all stay tuned for that and merch.
Yep. If you want to check
Because the giveaway is gonna contain merch.
Yep. If you want
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yep.
Thank you, Subin.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
It was fun.
If you want to check out more of Ruby, you can check her out on the For My Sanity podcast. You can check me out in The Kingdom. And so I've been Nathaniel Avila, Ruby Rodriguez, Serenity Robledo, and Subin Kim. And we're here to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.